to her. Welcome back. It's been quite crazy around here. If you saw, we got a new puppy, and she's been just so fun, but it's a little hard to get anything done. So with her, combined with the heat, we had like 2 days of reprieve from that like heat wave, and now it's humid again, and I was slopping it, which is my term for just dealing with the heat and not doing much. And so I was bored, my wheels were spinning, and I said to Hannah, my middle, I was like, hey, let's try a new recipe. So we were just experimenting with a lemon passat, which is heavy cream and sugar and lemon. And I don't know why I've never made that before, but I'll post the recipe because I've been documenting how I've put a little twist to it. And since I'm in here, I thought, you know what, I've been wanting to make some creme fraiche, which is pretty much sour cream, just using heavy cream instead of light cream or half and half. And I love to whip it and add a little lemon to it, and then just put it on top of anything blueberry. My husband doesn't love blueberry or lemon. I love lemon paired with any kind of fresh fruit in the summer. So I'm going to share some things with you in the captions below. I'll share some recipes with you that revolve around lemon, because if you love lemon, then you'll love these recipes. So I have some heavy cream. I wish I could find raw heavy cream. It's just so hard to find around us. Even though we have Amish all over, we can get raw milk. I could skim my raw milk and just use that cream, but I love to have a full fat milk to cook with, to drink, and so I hate to just skim it off and be left with skim milk, because then it's no fun. And so I just get a really clean heavy cream. I share about this in my greenhouse membership, and this is actually one of the videos I share about in my greenhouse membership, which is a 1 skill a month kind of thing, not to overwhelm you, but to take the noise from social media and just quiet it, and like you can come into this space, follow the really simple videos, and not be overwhelmed, and just do the things you want to learn. And so sour cream or creme fraiche is one of the videos I teach on, and so I'm going to share it here, but I share also about the additives that are in our dairy products in one of the live coaching calls. And so it's really important to find really good dairy without all the ingredients if you can't find raw dairy around you. So this is just heavy cream, that's it, no additives. So I added this to my pot, and creme fraiche or sour cream is so easy to make. It is like the perfect thing to start with when you're wanting to start making cultured dairy or cheeses or yogurts, to get the feel for warming the milk, adding your culture, letting it rest for a little bit, and then inoculating it for a certain period of time. And so this is super easy. So I have my milk or my cream at 86 degrees, and I use Ricky Carroll's, it's cheesemakingsupply.com. I will put all the links down below. Sorry, this is not focusing. There we go. In this packet, you get 5 cultures, and then you can culture up to 5 quarts of heavy cream if you want to make creme fraiche, sour cream, which would be either light cream or half and half. And so we're using the heavy cream because I like the real deal. I like that thick, full, fat cream. So I can use it as sour cream if I want a really full, fat cream, but it's essentially creme fraiche. So all I'm going to do is add my my culture. It's freeze-dried. So I'm going to add it to the top, and then because it's freeze-dried, I am going to let it rehydrate for about 2 minutes. And all the directions, I love her cultures, because everything that you need, all the directions are right on the back. So you don't need a recipe book, you just need the culture. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so this just sat for 2 minutes just to rehydrate. I'm gonna mix it all in, those cultures. I'm gonna mix them all in really well, and then just pour this in my mason jar and let it sit in a warm location for 12 to 24 hours. And with this heat, I can just let it on my counter if I really wanted to, and I let it go for 24 hours just to make sure it's really thick. In the cooler months, I will use my yogurt maker, and I probably will do that. You know what, I'm gonna do that now just so that the temperature stays at a consistent like 72 degrees and doesn't fluctuate, especially overnight. I wanna make sure that it's a constant temperature. This is just an old yogurt maker that I had, which just keeps the temperature kind of like a crock pot. And I'm just gonna put that mason jar right inside, plug it in, and it'll hold the temp, which is probably warmer than 72. I don't know. I think it's probably, I didn't even take the temperature in here. It's probably like 85 in here, I would say. Maybe it feels hotter. There's a nice breeze coming in. As you can see, I'm glowing and dewy. So, I'll catch you back here on the second part of this video to show you the final product and to show you how I make this whipped creme fraiche with lemon zest, and to show you those lemon passats, because oh my word, we tasted just the mixture that went into our emptied lemon cups, and it was so good. I don't know why I didn't make them earlier, but lemon this time of year is so refreshing, especially on a hot day.
Oh, you think you're gonna get some food? Let's see if I have anything.
You guys, let me show you the final product of this sour cream. It sat for not quite 24 hours, but it was definitely, I would say maybe like 15 hours. Can't even open it. And from there, I put it right in the refrigerator to chill. So let me show you how thick this, well, it's creme fraiche because we used heavy cream. So it is like, it's like butter almost. Look how thick that is. Okay, and that is sitting in the refrigerator for about 12, 24 hours. I think I skipped a day. I wanted to film this yesterday, but it was just super busy. So let me dig to the bottom. Now we're going to use this sweet as a little dessert, or as an addition to any dessert you want to make this summer. This is definitely something you want to have on hand, or you can just put this on some good baked potatoes. But let me tell you what, this is an ingredient you want to have on hand. And if you do want to make it lighter, then use that light cream or half and half. But I say, give me that full fat, right? Okay, we're going to make whipped creme fraiche, and we're adding lemon zest and a little bit of maple syrup. This is a super simple, easy, and light dessert that you can use this summertime. You can top it on berries. You can put berries on top of it. I've served it with strawberries, and the lemon and the strawberries just taste so good. You could add orange zest if you want to, lime zest, or just some vanilla bean paste if you want to, or just keep it plain and add just maple syrup to it. So you can, this is super versatile. Now, I love lemon. My husband doesn't. I think I shared that before. And I was going to show you those, the lemon cups, or it's almost like lemon curd. I was going to share that with you, that recipe with you too. But I decided to keep that for another day because my children ate every single one of them. They were that good. So I couldn't even show you the final product. So I feel like that has to be just a whole video in itself to show you the start to finish on that, another simple dessert that you can make this summer. If you have maybe a day or two notice of an event that you're going to, or company coming over, it's one with really simple ingredients. But I digress. We're working on this one. So let me bring you in closer. Here's the cool thing about this recipe. You're not going to use the entire quart jar of creme fraiche. You only need a little bit. And I'm going to put about, I would say, a cup of this creme fraiche into this mixing jar. And I'm going to use an immersion blender. If you don't have one of these, I highly, highly suggest that you get one. It's one of my favorite tools because I don't have to get my big mixer out or my big food processor. But if that's what you have, you can do the same process in a food processor or a blender. That is so good on its own. Really tart, tangy, just like sour cream would be, but thick like creme fraiche. I have a washed lemon, and I'm just going to grate that in here. So about half the lemon. And about a tablespoon of maple syrup. You can adjust any of this. You can add more lemon, add less sugar, whatever your preference is. I'll post the recipe below so that you have it. It's not really a recipe, it's just a method. And then we're gonna whip this. I know I should use a little spatula. I don't know, old school. Fingers work good too. This almost gets like whipped cream. It gets really fluffy and light. So let me just wash my hands quick. Here's the consistency now. Still really thick, but almost like that whipped cream consistency, but with that tanginess of sour cream. I like to serve it just as is, almost like a mousse in a way. I would say that's the consistency of it. Serve it with strawberries, blueberries. Since blueberries are coming into season right now, it would be amazing with blueberries, or on top of blueberry pancakes, or with a blueberry scone. You get the point. I just picked some fresh red raspberries out back. And I'm going to top it with those. And that is a beautiful, simple dessert that I have served on many occasions, and I have everyone asking for the recipe. So there you have it, a super simple summer treat that is light and it won't feel really heavy on those hot days. So if you have some time on your hands, which it doesn't really take a lot of time, but if you feel like being adventurous, go ahead and make some creme fraiche. It will last in your refrigerator for a couple weeks because it's cultured, and you can use it savory on baked potatoes, or thinking what else you could use it on. I would just use it on baked potatoes. Or you can make it sweet and you can be creative with it and add different flavors, use it on pancakes with some fresh fruit. You get the point. Enjoy. I'll post everything in the caption below. So if you're looking for more simple, off the farm recipes, like, subscribe, and follow, and share these with your friends. I'll be posting a lemon passat recipe coming up in the next couple weeks. It definitely deserves its own feature here on YouTube. All right. Have a great day. Blessings.